I just think you're live now.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live?
Oh, what's up, gamers, miners, dwarves, and baby sharks? It is Friday, the 2nd of August, and you are watching the GSG Dev Stream. It's the only stream on Twitch where we play computer games, and today we're playing Roblox Deep Rock Galactic Expansion. You're rocking with the GSG bad boys. That's me, GSG Aaron. I work in marketing, and we got Jacob, aka Mr. Whippy, the banhammer wielder here in marketing. And of course, today we are joined by Alex, aka the publishing director, manager, and oldest surviving veteran of the 30 Years War. Folks, what is up? If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, it is an absolute sparkling pleasure to have you with us. Today is the second day of the 2024 Space Beach Party, and we are here to slap some palm trees. We're here to throw water balloons, but carefully, of course. And of course, we're here to harvest some minerals and generate profits for the good old Deep Rock Galactic Corporation. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a beautiful day, and welcome to the stream. We already got one question in the YouTube who says, who composed that opening groove? It's a bop. Tickbeat, that is composed by, what is it? Jacob, you know the full title. I know it's Doomer remix of something.
It's a Doomer remix of the minor shanty by, what is it called? Alex, you know. Passing it on.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember.
That's okay. Maybe if somebody from Ghost Ship shows up, they'll know the title of it. But someday we'll find the title and we'll let you know. If you just look up like Deep Rock Galactic Doomer remix.
Evo for Rock and Stone? No, that's the chorus.
Yeah,
it's. Wait, I want to say minor shanty.
I'm gonna Google it.
I think it's minor shanty.
Someone linked it. Tom just linked the remix.
Yep, Tom over on YouTube linked it.
Yeah, it's Matt Senk. That's the guy who made the original.
Matt Senk.
And then Doomer remixed it. Deep Rock Shanty. There we go.
Deep Rock Shanty.
Fifth try.
Okay.
Fifth try is the charm. I just popped it in the what's it in the Twitch chat as well.
Yeah, like 1 minute after Tom. Oh, you didn't put it in Twitch. Yeah, right. Never mind.
We got Xot over on Twitch chiming in for the very first time to say Leaf and Log. Hey, buddy, I think you're in the wrong chat. Let's have no more of that Leaf lover nonsense in here. What missions are we playing today, Jacob, aka server host?
I'm thinking we should continue the last year's fashion.
Alright.
For you, just for you, Aaron.
For me?
Yeah. Because
Did you already do it overnight?
No, because I was here last year.
Oh.
I have the hats.
Yeah, I don't know what I guess I was playing Deep Rock Galactic this time last year.
Well, look at this guy.
Which guy?
Yeah, I'm wearing a summer outfit.
Squidless.
You're looking drenched, dude.
Yeah.
I think you peed a little.
Do you remember earlier today when Mike was talking and then he just leaves the room by saying, he goes, I need to go change my underpants, and just didn't do any follow-up or explanation of that? I'm gonna start doing that as a conversation.
I didn't check if he had changed his underpants, but I mean.
Yeah, that's true. Should have hit him with the sniff check. Yes, sir. Among Us on Twitch says, question: are there any new cosmetics in the DRG summer update? Hell yeah, there are. Check out the squid hat that I'm wearing right now. Do you see these dangly tentacles? That's brand new, baby, and it can be yours for the low, low price of free. All you got to do is log into Deep Rock Galactic during the Space Beach Party 2024 event and play 5 missions as part of one assignment, and you too will be rewarded with an octopus on your head for the rest of your life. Salamander7 says, did you finally move to the new place? Hope it was smooth. Still in progress. We initially aimed to have it done by about now, but just a bunch of snafu with like wiring and ventilation and internet and like kind of technical-y stuff. Anyway, I think the new plan is do the brunt of the moving next weekend. And so hopefully by two weeks from now, we'll be streaming from the new office. Which would be very
Assuming there'll be internet and all the cabling is done.
Yeah, if there's no stream in the 2 weeks from now, that's how you know that something's gone terribly wrong.
Stand clear of the landing zone, team. Drill dozer coming in.
Oh, shit. Alex, what are you most excited about the new office?
Ooh, about the new office?
Yeah.
God, what to pick? So what I'm most excited about is that I remember the building that we're gonna where our new office is located from when I was in high school. It used to
Really?
be the most high-end nightclub in town.
Oh yeah, Christina was talking about that.
Yeah.
So,
So
did you ever go
I'm-
there?
no. So this is gonna be I mean I've seen the office building when it was so completely vacated and just empty room. So it's gonna be pretty exciting to see what it might have looked like in its glory days when all the movers and shakers and bigwigs of Copenhagen back in the 90s
What was like its
were kicking
reputation?
back.
Like what kind of person?
Yeah.
was that club?
What was its reputation like?
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yes, sir.
people that took coke. A lot of
Yeah,
coke.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just like a lot
That-
of blow and then finance guys.
I don't remember the finance people back then, but no, probably more
They were probably in the VIP
Celebrities.
room.
yeah.
Was it like a techno dark room kind of club or like a?
No,
like
I think
cocktail,
everything was painted completely white, and
Okay.
and had this kind of weird spaceship, you know, everything was right and round plasticky cornered.
So like a 90s vision of what the future looked like.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. You never went though?
No. So I went to the nightclubs that were at the bottom floor where we're not gonna have our office because it was like there were 3 or 4 nightclubs stacked on top of each other, and the higher you would go, the higher the prices would get.
Oh,
So I
it's
was
like
in I was in the one on the bottom.
like the cabins in the Titanic. So you were in the
Exactly.
sewers with the farm animals.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
pretty much. I was in you know, down in the caves.
Just a bunch of goats and chickens and cargo crates laying around.
It was great. Oh yeah, man. Favorite memories of the 90s.
Christina, I remember Christina was saying, for anyone watching, Christina is the HR director at Ghost Ship. She was saying she remembers going to that club in the 90s, and some guy was like going to like hit on her, and he just opened, like the first thing he said was just like his annual income, like before his name, which is an insane way to make someone's acquaintance. I guess it says a lot about what kind of club it is,
Yeah.
or was.
Oh,
Now
was.
it's going to be basically the cool kids club.
Yeah.
Salander7 over in Twitch asks, do you actually have summer in Denmark, or is it like 33 degrees Celsius one day and then rain for 3 months? Closer
We have
to the
we have
second
yeah,
option.
we have August. Is
Yeah.
what we have. We have winter and we have August.
Yeah, I would say like the rain and gray skies is pretty typical, but then there will be maybe like a collective 3 to 4 weeks spread around through the summer that are really nice, and everything else is like gray and not that warm. Not that warm meaning like maybe, I don't know, 18 degrees, which is what's that, like low 60s for you North Americans, something like that. So I don't know. I don't mind it, but I guess I do not handle hot weather very well, so it works for me. Some folks in YouTube over there asking how long is the Space Beach Party event? The Space Beach Party event runs until August 15th at 1 p.m. CEST. So that's 13 days left in the event. Just like every seasonal event in Deep Rock Galactic, it's a two-week affair. But as many now divorced celebrities can tell you, a lot can happen in a 2-week affair. So folks, get digging, get down in those mines, roll your sleeves up, and earn you an octopus on your head.
Pointless squeaky toy deposited.
People from outside of Denmark probably don't get the cultural reference of the new hat, which is in Danish schools, when you get good grades, the teacher rewards you by putting a real but dead octopus on your head. It's called the Blæksprutshattens ceremony. The fun thing about Denmark being like a smaller European country is you can just kind of make up whatever you want about it, and there's pretty few people that can correct you.
There's not enough people to fact check you.
Yeah. That was.
I'm not even sure if you're serious now. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
that's how hard it is. That's how small the
You haven't
country
seen
are.
the discussion in the all at Denmark .dk mail that's going out.
There's
Jacob,
like
you need to
4 people.
You need to refresh Hestinidl to see what the latest is.
Oh yeah.
Hestinidl, that started as like a horse forum, right? I mean,
What
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I've never heard of that.
You haven't.
Hestinidl. Yeah.
That's like the biggest source of information in Denmark. Every sort of question has been asked there because it was such a big forum at some point that it just like I think it just spill over.
Ooh.
So it went from being like a forum where people talked about horses to pretty much it's encyclopedia.
to where everything was being solved and discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well then, I'll go make a profile afterwards.
Oh, you should.
Is it still active?
I think it is, yeah.
Sasnox over on Twitch asks a question. They say, since you already added a new phase for the Amaran, are there any plans of adding an additional phase for the Caretaker fight? Nope, not at the moment.
That also has more phases to like pick from. I think that was the issue with the Amaron. It was always the same, and we wanted to be able to mix it up a bit.
Deepesh Padala says, hi, would it be possible for y'all to let us...
I think your microphone just went out, Aaron.
Are we back?
You're back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll repeat the question. Somebody says, would it be possible for y'all to let us carry some of the DRG progress to Rogue Core, like cosmetics or skins and prototypes, or the Memorial Hall? I think we've been asked this before. I think it's a cool idea. I would like personally to see it happen. I think it's too early in development of Rogue Core to like, that's a more finishing touches type of thing rather than core mechanics. And we're still in the core mechanics zone. Oh, I just blasted that Glyphid Stalker. See ya, buddy. But so we're still a ways away from making a decision on that. I personally think it'd be cool, but remains to be seen. But it would be nice, if you could get some accessory in the Ramrod ship or something of that nature going on.
Question on YouTube. Anonymous Proboscis Monkey asks, question, have you showed Aaron Tackle in Knibe yet? Aaron, have you seen the animation movie Tackle in Knibe?
I am aware of Tackle Knibe, but I have not seen it yet. But I have been informed that Jacek, who is now one of the lead artists at Deep Rock, was in charge of animating the scene where Fede Dwarves begår selvmord. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
So there's some good lore for the Danes in the chat.
I think isn't Jacek an art director at this point?
Yeah, well, I always get confused between art director and art lead. And Alex, are you publishing director, manager,
King of Publishing.
Mr. Publishing?
Yeah.
They're calling him
So
Peter Publishing.
the publishing part is more important to me than the director, manager, leader, head, whatever. I'm mainly in charge of all the publishing stuff, and Jacek is the art director on Deep Rock Galactic and Rogue Core. Robert, that many of you know, used to be the art director. He's the studio art director now. He's also still the voice of Deep Rock.
Let's hear. Somebody's asking, Skamoki, how do the randoms join your game? That's a good question. Could usually get the same folks in there. Jacob, do you have a...
That's because it's people on my friends list, I think. But maybe we should do like a password thing and then reveal the password during the stream at some point.
I'm in favor of democratizing access to the stream.
What, so through voting?
Or well, no, through luck of the draw. Plus, would we kind of make it incentivize people joining at the start, because then you can get a chance to join in on the stream.
Yeah.
And something about the stream that I have actually forgot to mention yesterday is, of course, that the GSG Dev stream is brought to you by our generous sponsors at the Secondi's Beverage and Nut Company. Secondi's is founded in Pennsylvania in 1907, is and always has been family owned and operated. They made their name with their line of Secondi's root beer, delightfully carbonated, perfectly flavored, and delectably sweet. And now, of course, they're known for their wide range of salted snack nuts, featuring pistachios, peanuts, almonds, macadamias, and many more. Folks, when you're hungry, nothing satisfies like Secondi's nuts. So next time you're looking for snack time, it's Secondi's nuts, folks. They're busting with flavor.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Jacob, I forgot to ask you yesterday, how was your summer break? What'd you do?
It was stressful because I spent it with my kids.
Oh.
Heavy pressure with
My vacation just started when I got back to the office. My real vacation.
Which is hanging out with me.
Yeah. I didn't think that through. Alright.
Is that why you've been wearing a swimsuit to the office every day? Because you are calling us your vacation?
I think you would find it weird if I just came to the office without it, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could not. You usually wear one of those compression singlets that Olympic powerlifters wear, and you always say that it helps you game faster. I don't know if that's how that works, but you know, the swimsuit's a pretty distinct departure.
That's also kind of a swimsuit, right?
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
Oh, is it like streamlined?
Well,
Yeah.
there's
So
there's some I actually know in like the oh wow, what a timely discussion topic, the Olympics, folks. But there is some like Olympic swimsuit thing that is like you said, super streamlined, and I think it got disallowed or something because it was like it gives you too much of an advantage or something like that. But then also like Olympic powerlifters, there's like a special type of singlet I think you can wear it specifically for bench pressing that just like compresses and offers a little bit of elasticity, and it's supposed to offer you an advantage like at the end of a rep or something where you're like, or it gives you some small mechanical advantage of basically like the elastic straps help you push up. So that's the long answer to that question. Ballsy XD has a question. They say, question, have you guys thought about adding a loadout preview when joining a match? Right now we can choose which loadout, but not say the specifics of each one. Ooh, I like that idea a lot. That would be a good quality of life feature, but there's probably already a mod for that. So
I haven't actually seen that.
if
You can always suggest it to the modding community. There are some channels in our Discord where a lot of the modders are pretty active.
yeah, if it is not already a mod, it really should be, because that would be a great quality of life thing. I like that a lot. Mr. Venom 935 says there is a mod for that. Mr. Venom, if you can find that and link it in the chat, I'll pin it so folks can see it if they're interested. Matias Gonzalez Nunez in YouTube says hello. Hello, Matias. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us. You're rocking with the GSG Bad Boys, and this is 91.7 Hoxis Rock Radio, home to the hottest hits of the underground.
Alright,
So how was your summer vacation, Aaron?
get
Or
the
did you
show
talk about that yesterday?
Is that
Is that old news to the people on the stream?
Well, for the new people on the stream, I had a lovely vacation. I was in Minnesota, USA. What did I do? I went canoeing down a creek, hanging out with my mom and my dad and my brother. Ate some hamburgers. Met a guy at a bar named Buck the Meat Man who said he was one of 13 children and had a $2 million baseball card in his possession. I went to a gun range and rented a couple of pistols and an MP5, which is super fun. What else did I do? I celebrated my birthday, had a lovely time there. Those are some highlights for me. What else did I do? Went to some cool museums. I was gonna go to a air museum, a place where I used to volunteer, but I didn't have time for that.
A what museum?
Like a aircraft museum. For a few
Oh.
years, I used to volunteer at a historical aircraft hangar that would like restore and fly warbirds for air shows in the summer. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Why would you volunteer for that? Just to have something to talk about on stream?
In my high school, there was a requirement that you had to do some like volunteer hours,
Ah.
and I found that because I really like World War II history and like specifically aviation history. So it was really cool to like I'd always gone to air shows and stuff as a kid, so it was really cool to be able to like volunteer with it. But it was tight. We had a B-25J Mitchell in flying, which is a 2-engine like medium bomber from World War II. We had one in flying condition, which was pretty sweet. So one of about 40 in the world of the many thousands that were built that were, you know, still airworthy. Pretty cool. Got to fly around on that a few times. That was super nice. Alex, how was your spring break? I know the viewers have not summer break. I know the viewers have not heard about yours.
So my spring break was great, and my summer vacation was even better.
Wow.
We went for summer. I was away for 4 weeks, 4 whole weeks. I don't think I've had that long vacation since I was in school. So we went to Thailand. So my wife is originally from Thailand, so we went there to meet a lot of family and travel around. And I think it's been a long time since I've been there. So now the kids are big enough to travel around with us. We went to the countryside. To visit a lot of family, lived on my mother-in-law's farm, and then we drove down to the coast and stayed at a luxury resort, and also stayed with some friends and family after that, and ended up in Bangkok, spending about half a week shopping and chilling.
Sweet. Oh,
Yeah, it was great.
Are any viewers tuning in from Thailand? Curious if anyone in the chat is there.
Yeah, I've noticed we actually have a good amount of players from players
Oh,
from
really?
Thailand
Cool.
in the game. I know that that there are a bunch of community translators that need working on translating the game to Thai.
Oh, really? Sweet. Samurai336 says, "How was the food for you in Thailand?"
Oh, it was great. So it's it's not that new for me because my wife used to be a chef, so she cooks a lot and makes a lot of Thai food usually. But it was great. Just all the food. It was fantastic. It's hard to describe other than I sorely miss it. I'm coming back to Denmark and you know, having a more savory cuisine.
Where would you go for good Thai food in Copenhagen? Other than I guess if your Thai wife who is a chef can make good Thai food.
We never go out to eat Thai food in Denmark, so I actually wouldn't know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do you usually go out for Thai food in Denmark?
I mean, like, I guess there's one place in Nordvest called Viet Thai that I went to, but I guess I usually had like banh mi there, which I guess then is Vietnamese. But not like I'm not super good at like knowing restaurants. Usually I'm the one asking for restaurant recommendations, rarely the one giving them. We got a question from Dwarf, who they say that they are tuning in from Minnesota. Let's go, baby. Shout out to the home state. Go Twins, go Saints, go Vikings, go Gophers, go Timberwolves, baby. They ask, question, will the Windrose Deep Rock Galactic song be added to the jukebox in the Abyss Bar or the Deep Rock Shanty? Probably neither. I mean, both are like the songs in the jukebox, I think are sort of, it would be sort of weirdly meta if a song referencing like Deep Rock Galactic were in it, and then would also probably have sort of weird lore implications where like Deep Rock is self-aware and Windrose is in the Deep Rock universe, which implies that Italy is in the Deep Rock universe. Anyway, there's a bunch of and then it would cause some sort of cataclysm. So probably not,
Armor and hardware
unfortunately.
secured. Press the button on the mule, and we will send in the drop pod.
Bold Octopus on YouTube says, Aaron, I want your restaurant recommendations now.
Okay, let's see here. Copenhagen restaurant recommendations. And all of mine are like fairly basic. But Poulet in Neapel has an outstanding fried chicken sandwich. A biggity banging fried chicken sandwich. Doomsday Deli also has really good, not like brunch, but just like breakfast sandwiches. Pretty good. Let's see here. Ooh, Tommy's Burger Bar, Burger Shack, Burger Bar.
Burger joint.
It's like yeah, Burger Joint. Thank you. But the one in the meat packing, not the one in Neapel, is really good for hamburgers.
Did we get the head?
Oh.
Did someone take the head?
No head.
I'm looking for gunk seats.
There's one here. There's two here.
Let's see here. Oh, Ballsy XD up in Twitch says, I know you guys probably answer the question about new perks every day, so I won't even ask. However, they will ask. Spoiler alert, it'd be cool to see some new Bosco perks for the Lone Wolves. There's already multiple perks that only have use if you have teammates. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty low on the list of things that we would do or like add to the game. I think fundamentally it's like the game is meant to be played as co-op, and Bosco's there to make it possible to play single player, but I don't know how hard. Not like we're trying to punish anyone who plays solo, but it's just a higher priority to make stuff that people enjoy in co-op. So I wouldn't hold your breath for it.
Did someone grab the head?
I didn't grab head.
Someone else grab the head?
Where is the head?
I don't know. Did someone grab it?
Where's that dang old noggin? I need that robotic noggin. Half with Hero on YouTube says, are you guys planning on nerfing the Stalker? No plans or no discussions. I think everyone internally is pretty happy with where the Stalker.
I found the head. It's up here. That's up. Pretty far away. Yeet.
TJZ2022 says, question, I'm not sure if I asked this before, but had you heard of the Swedish folktronic band Wintergatan? They're known for the Marble Machines. No, I haven't heard of them. The only Swedish artists I know of would be
None,
Viagra
apparently.
Boys, Avicii, Zara Larson. That's three off top.
Are they the ones that have made it internationally?
Viagra
about-
Boys to a degree, like Avicii, absolutely. I was get confused between Avicii and Tiesto, and I think Tiesto's dead. Anyway,
No,
also
Avicii's dead.
Do you know
Base Hunter.
Stackable?
God, how could I stack a boat?
Stackable?
Night.
No?
Not,
I think that's before Aaron.
Yeah. So that was a that was the 90s. I think 90s.
Like mid
What-
90s, early mid 90s.
Yeah. What would you call it? Pop? What would you call it? Pop? No?
I think it's Europop, maybe.
Oh,
a,
Europop,
a, little
like
before, a
Eurodance?
bit before Euro.
Yeah.
A bit before that,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, it's
I like Europop.
But lately he's the he's also directed the. Do you know the series? The TV series Chernobyl
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
on HBO. Yeah, he's directed that one.
What the
So
fuck?
he had a
Really?
yeah. He
Like
had a
what,
huge hit in
like
the,
one
in the
episode
90s.
or like all of them.
I think all of them.
That's pretty impressive. Everyone says Chernobyl's awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of unlikely directors, you know that one Jamiroquai music video where he's in like the moving broom?
Yeah.
The only one I remember.
Yeah, the director of that also directed Zone of Interest.
What's that?
So a lot of directors would actually direct music videos. I think back in the days. I think David Fincher did a bunch.
Yeah.
Before doing all the
That's true.
David Fincher movies.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Timothy Dwarf says, question, if the Deep Rock Galactic Dwarf classes had actual names, what do you think they would be named? I think they would be named Alex, Aaron, Jacob, and Mark.
Oh, there's also Spike Jones.
Yeah, and the fifth dwarf would be named Spike Jones.
I feel like that meat guy you met in Minnesota would also be a candidate for.
Dude.
For him, like a character named after him. I forget his first name. Just the meat guy was the thing that registered.
That guy was fucking nuts. We were at this bar in Superior, Wisconsin. Me and my brother getting a beer and a burger on our drive back home from my parents' place, and we were sitting next to this guy, and he just started telling us like his life story, and it was so fucking nuts that I just immediately once he left, I just got up my phone and wrote it all down on a notes app. Jacob can see that I do have a notes app titled Buck the
Yeah, you
Meat Man that I
you totally did not just add that. Hey, let me see. There's a date stamp on it.
The date is yep.
That's actually
timestamp.
true. Yeah, he's not lying.
Timestamp lines up, and so
You
I
can
wrote
trust
down
Aaron.
all of the traits that this guy told us in order. So in the span, I should start that we were sitting at the bar at this restaurant having a hamburger, and then the Chicago Fired like shitty TV show was on, and he just started talking about how it was a bad show. So we just started like talking, just as a like icebreaker. We just started chatting with him, and he just like started telling me and my brother his life story. And so I'm just going to list all of the traits that I have in this notes app about him. He said he's worked as a bartender since he was 9 years old. Since he was 9, he was spending the money on baseball cards. He's been collecting all his life, continuing his grandfather's collection, and has a collection spanning 100 years. Claims to have a Honus Wagner card worth $2 to $3 million. His parents are still alive. His dad is 105 years old, and his mom is 103. His dad smokes a pack of cigarettes and drinks a 6-pack of beer every day. They had 13 kids, 105 grandkids, and over 500 great-grandkids. His dad married his mom when she was 16. He was 18. At that point, he took out a $1 million life insurance policy with a fixed rate of 43 cents a month on 100 years. So from when he was 18, he was paying 43 cents a month fixed rate on this $1 million life insurance policy. And once they both turned 100, they outlived the policy. So they both got $1 million. And then we were like, Buck, what did they do with their $2 million? Instead of like investing it, they send every child, grandchild, and great-grandchild and all of their spouses a check for exactly $5 on their birthdays, which means that they send out over 700 checks a year. Buck the Meat Man's dad was in World War II. He got wounded there. Then he worked at a steel mill for 30 years. Then he ran a bar, and then he runs a dairy farm, which he still runs at the age of 105. Buck's real name is Tom, but he runs a meat supply company, which is why he's called Buck the Meat Man. And we said, wow, Buck, that's a lot. And he says, sure is. And then he got up and left, and we never saw him again. It felt like a scripted GTA interaction.
Feels a little short for a scripted GTA injection. Without like 10s and 20s of writers just
I don't know,
doing
feel like
hours of that.
Any like combination of like 3 of those traits would be kind of nuts to me. But the fact that he just has all of that going on in his life.
But in GTA, this would just be a guy who'd have to drive from point A to point B, and he would tell you that story, then get out, and nothing would happen with that story.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Or like if you idle in one spot long enough, this guy comes up to you.
Well, you meet him just like several times during the game. It's nothing. It's just a long story. And you wait for the punchline. It never comes.
Yeah.
He just goes to the bathroom. It disappears. You
Nothing
go look
from
for
his
him,
story
and the stall is empty.
It's like nothing from his story manifests in the game or kind of verifies anything in the game from his story. He's just there telling it.
It'd be one of those things that people would research for years after the game came out, and like make long Reddit threads about, and just to find out that nothing was there.
Fuck, do you guys remember the GTA 5 UFO hunt thing?
Yeah, the Chilean mystery.
Yeah, Chilean mystery. Fuck, man. I got so into that when that was a thing.
Yeah, that was insane. Like all the hints that people would like find or assume were hints.
Dude, I love that. I would love to be the person doing a weird cryptic hint for something like that. We should do a similar thing in Rogue Corps.
Must be kind of weird to like be the developer and just sit there and like just watch all these threads and just like think we didn't put anything in there. There's nothing there. But you can't go and say that.
Well, that's kind of how. Was there anything or no? Because you could get a UFO to spawn, right?
Yeah, there was like if you 100% of the game, I think there was 3 or more UFOs that would appear when it rained or something.
Yeah, there was like a certain time.
Yeah, it would be in the middle of the night, and you try to land on one of them with a helicopter, it would just like eject you or like push you away.
Yeah.
I think there's also there might also be one in Red Dead Redemption 2, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Oh, there's something with the
One-eyed-
meteors or something.
Huh. Okay. Oh fuck! This rings a bell. Yeah, we have to like be at a mountain that's a certain time to see. Okay, this is ringing a bell. One-eyed says, question. Hey there from Georgia, the country, not the state. You mentioned that you were a fan of our cuisine before. Khachapuri in particular. Do you have any other favorites? Unfortunately, I'm not well versed enough in Georgian cuisine to have favorites beyond that one. But I will reiterate that the khachapuri, which I assume is that cheesy bread with the egg in it, is fucking banging. That's a really good meal. Actually, that's another restaurant recommendation I can give for Copenhagen, which is there's a Georgian restaurant in Istanbul that has a pretty lax bring your own booze policy, I would add, and they do really nice Georgian cuisine. It's up by Paul Henningsen's place. Chelik says, question, what games did you guys make before Deep Rock Galactic? As a studio, Deep Rock Galactic is Ghost Ship Games' first game, but individually, Jacob and Alex, you guys worked on some games before, right?
I did a 1970s themed dodgeball game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one you showed me.
Yeah.
What's that called again?
Stickball.
Stickball.
Loosely trained into Stingball. Or stinging.
Sting ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Named after like the feeling of like one of those plastic balls just hitting you like on bare skin really hard. I assume. I don't know.
Yeah, so I worked on my first actual game that I worked on never got released. That was when I was at a studio.
I didn't know
owned
you
by
worked on
Square Enix
Half-Life
Europe.
3.
No.
Now you know who to blame.
Why do you think I'm in Denmark now?
Hiding. Witness
as far
protection
away
program.
from Seattle as I can be.
Sure, Alex, if that is your real name.
The
Yeah.
only place in the world where you can hide from Gabe Newell's wrath.
Yeah. No, the first game I worked on never got released, but on that game I actually worked on with one of the founders from Ghost Ship Games, Philip. Who's a
I didn't know that.
as well. Yeah, that's a long time ago though.
What company was that?
It was Square Enix Europe.
Oh.
They had a studio back then in Copenhagen, where we were doing a bunch of different games and other.
Was that the
game
one that
platforms.
was spun off from IO? Haptico?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it was that one.
Did it turn into like wargaming or something at some point?
I think some of the developers that afterwards formed a new studio or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd already moved on at that point.
Let's see here. Czilowiak58 says, hard question. What is, in your opinion, the worst aspect of DRG? I guess, like, I don't know. I mean, in terms of, like, what I would fix, I think absolute, like, a perk system rework would be my biggest wish for, like, you know, one thing to tweak that I think would make the biggest difference, or one thing I hope that we can get around to in the future. That'd be mine. Do you guys dare to say anything critical?
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I think
I'm-
technically, I would think I feel the save system is a little unstable sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
the
I-
save system is also something that, but it's not like we haven't put a lot of effort into doing whatever we could to make it as
That is true.
stable as possible. There's just something about the nature of our game and
A lot of
and
things
platforms
that could go
on.
wrong, right?
Yeah. Both the QA and the programmers have spent a lot of energy on doing what they could. We have multiple systems to try for safe backup locally and cloud, and it's so hard to see when somebody writes us and go like, hey, I lost my progress. Is there something we can do? And it's like, well, if none of the multiple systems that we've already put in place didn't back up or restore your save, then ouch.
I think
Feel you.
I think all platforms except PlayStation is fairly safe, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we were able to do our own backup on PlayStation, but I don't know how that works.
Yeah, we do get a lot of that's a good answer. We get a lot of people coming out. It's like, hey, what happened to my save? And a lot of them are PlayStation. It seems like I'm working on right now a document for our website to get like the save game restore measures and sort of consolidated and in a better spot. So hopefully that'll be up at some point. Should we hold off this wave in this little choke point here?
Yeah. Old cozy place.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
Kathy over on Twitch says, hey, what happened? What's the status on the Helldivers 2 collab? We got a few references in there. I don't think like a big old thing like, you know, DLC or anything on that scale is gonna happen. But the keen-eyed DRG player will find more than one Helldivers 2 nod in the game. There's one of them I was saying to Jacob that I was surprised that more people didn't catch it. But I won't say what it is.
Good thing I'm not restricted like that. It is. Oh
Jacob, your mic cut out.
no! Why are you choking me here?
Because you asked and you begged me.
The stream of incoming enemies is practically eradicated, and you're still alive. Well done.
Slavyak58 says, did you eat pierogi? Like in my life? Yeah, I've had pierogi. Pierogi's awesome. I learned somewhere, somebody may correct me, but I learned with the naming of pierogi that the name itself is like a plural form of it, because the creators of it assume that you would eat multiple. So it's like I think a singular is what is it, a pierogi? Is it a pierogus? I'm gonna call it a pierogus. Is a single one.
It's a murder of pirogues.
A gaggle of pirogues. I've also had pelmeni, which I think is Russian. Anyway,
Yeah,
also a good dumpling base.
Yeah, a pirogue is a single one. Pirogue? A pirogue.
I'm pretty sure it's a pierogus, Alex.
Yeah. When I heard it first, I thought it was referencing there's this clown character called Pierrot.
No, yeah.
Pierrot in Danish. Pierrot, which is like Harlequin and Pierrot, these old characters. I thought it was because it looked like his hat or something like that.
What came first, the clown or the hat? Who knows?
I'm always asking that.
Yeah,
Pirogus is among us.
that's sus.
Hobby says, I want to buy Road Core day one. May I ask how much it will be price-wise? Will it be at the same price as DRG? I have like $30 in my Steam account for the event. We don't know how much it's going to cost yet.
We'll let you know once we figure that out.
Yeah, you'll have to sit on that money for a while though. It's not
Yeah.
gonna happen like next
No,
month.
we're
Uh-oh. Fellas, I found
We're
the
hard to
core
work.
stone.
Uh-oh.
I
What you gonna do about
found
it? What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna cheese it with gunner zip lines until Mike corrects that.
Cool. Fight fire with fire. Or zip lines, or whatever. Oop. Oh!
You know what they say, never bring claws to a zipline fight. I hear a bunch of bugs, but I don't see them.
It's coming from inside the house.
That must be.
Can't hit it. No, there we
Acidic says, if you could do a crossover event for the game, what would you want to cross over with? Personally, I'd like to see Deep Rock Galactic encounter Xenomorphs. In my head, I think it would be really like if if there was ever like a huge Helldivers DLC that we could do together, I think that would be sick. I had like I was up in my mind palace, Imagineering, and I had an idea for like. It turns out like Deep Rock Galactic is like a military contractor, like getting resources for the war effort or something like that. Again, this is I don't think this would happen, and the fact that I'm talking about it is probably a guarantee that it won't happen. But I do think it'd be really cool. Also, guys, we're rich.
Nice.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Hobby says, also, is Rogue Core gonna have regional pricing? Yeah, probably. I mean, right now
Pretty
it's a little,
much.
yeah, it's a
Pretty
little
much any game on Steam has different regional prices. So the way that Steam works is that when you initially set your price, you get a bunch of suggested regional prices and you can adjust them accordingly. So it's more a question of will it use the default regional prices, or will it be based on some other will the regional prices be based on some other reasoning? The Steam is also Steam also kind of adapts the regional pricing suggestions a bit because currency rates change. So it'll have different prices in different regions because it'll be available in different currencies.
Alex, can you C4 the core stone?
Sure.
I think Viv is trying to do something.
Yeah. No, there's I'm hearing about a bunch of exploits at the same time.
All right. I guess we're
I'm not
exploiting.
sure that they're trying to exploit. Just let them
No.
cook.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm hanging back.
Maybe we're on. We'll discover something new.
It's oddly it's
This is the
oddly
cheese
artistic.
stone.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. We're cheesing. We're cheesing.
Yeah, we're cheesing. Okay, yeah.
See?
Ah, now I see.
See?
That paid off.
That's people in Twitch talking about a crossover with like aliens and Deep Rock Galactic where there's a xenomorph. I personally think that wouldn't work that well because I think the DRG dwarves are like kind of incapable of being afraid. Not because they're like super brave, but they just seem like sort of simple-minded. And I think that part of what makes aliens and xenomorphs so effective is it's like, you're also able to see the terror of the people that have to deal with them. So I think it would sort of do a disservice to the xenomorph to just have it like, be another bug to blast. I somehow feel like the DRG dwarves would be immune from it.
Yeah, they have that sense of self-preservation that you need for a horror game like that to work now.
Yeah. Interesting hack here. Chromafrost on Twitch says, with Revolut, it's easy to buy cheap games from another country. Exchange currency. That sounds like financial fraud. Okay, well I can't endorse that on stream. But, I'm not gonna knock the hustle. Disclaimer, Ghost Ship Games and any Ghost Ship Games employees do not endorse financial fraud nor to buy cheap Steam games. All Ghost Ship Games employees do not endorse this. Please use your local country's currency without trying to choose your religion.
Oh shit! I think I crashed. No wait.
Did we?
Like major lag spike though. Holy shit.
Ah, whoops. Ah, now I can't reach it.
Oh, the zipline thing works great.
Yeah.
See this, Mike? See what you made us do? And you nerf it to my face. Why are you guys lying down? Are you sleepy?
Let's go for Riz.
Okay, well that doesn't work, I guess.
Great, thanks, Viv. Nice
What
work,
was
dude.
what was your plan?
Well, since you didn't have any like specific goal, I think it worked exactly as it should.
Plan can't fail if the plan never made any sense to start with.
No? I completely trusted you. It looked like you were doing something with clear intentions.
Alice, the Queen of Hearts, says, question, could there potentially be a feature where the power attack damage is scaled based on height fallen? Very likely not in DRG, but that could totally be like a rogue core type of perk. That's absolutely the type of thing we might...
With
I
the
think
power
that
attack
is a rogue
scales
core.
based on- yeah.
No, there's like the splash damage fall one.
Yeah,
I think it's
like
close
that.
enough.
Alex, blow your C4.
Oh, no.
Boomerang it. Ah, it doesn't work.
No, lead bursters don't do anything. I thought maybe they'd be good against it. Damn, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Accidentally wasted the other respawn. Sorry.
It's fine.
I could use 2 anyway. Oh. Oh yeah, it was right behind me.
You just got resupplied. Or
Yeah. I was trying to be first.
WrenchBR1159 says, question, are you guys aware of the bug that one-shots the core stone if a gunner deploys a shield on top of it? I've heard about that one before. I'm pretty sure Mike's on that one. I think I mentioned that to him the other day. So, the Nerf police are on the case. So, make hay while the sun shines, folks.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Alright, where are 3 more kite?
I have 2 mold stars.
Well, that's that more kite.
Maybe we can like scrape it from. I think there's something here. I have 2. I have
You have
2.
what?
I still have 2 more card.
Do you guys remember that one time where there was a bug deep dive stage that, where you could
Oh
get
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
You get the exact amount of more card you needed. But you could like lose a piece, I think.
yeah. I remember.
Oh,
I
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got all we need.
I have such
Where's
a
the mole?
clear
Where's the
memory of
mole?
playing that with my friend, or with my brother Kip, my friend Nick, and just realizing like being in that cave for like probably hour and 15 minutes looking around, and just the defeat of realizing we wouldn't make it.
The true deep rock experience. But you do know that was a skill issue, right? The Morcat was there.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not
Okay.
true.
Okay.
I hear an stalker. Where's that stalker?
Yeah, where is it?
I hear it. I hear it twittering. Alright, whatever.
Straight up here. Oh.
I'm following you, Alex.
I don't want to be alone with
yeah,
the stalker. Where do you guys go?
I have a terrible sense of direction, so do that at your own.
You have a map,
At
a
your own
compass. Shit. It's coming! Oh,
All good. Right. Well,
I think it's very close.
lift this a little bit away.
Oh shit, what?
Ah!
Yeah, there we go! Got it. Oh. What up?
We did it. Acidic Chromafrost. Somebody was asking about Rogue Core coming to Xbox or a console, and the hope is eventually, but you know we're going early access PC first, and that's the first priority, and then timeline from early access to full release still up in the air, and then from full release to console is another Another question. So, long story short, too early to say on that one, but we hope so. Oh, I went the wrong way. Stupid.
Yeah, it's again the boring answer is that's a decision we'll make closer to early access or while we're in early access.
Oh, asking about DRG Survivor, they clarify. Yeah, well, that would be a question to ask Fun Day Games over in Aarhus, Denmark, because they are the developers of the ROCK GALACTIC Survivor. That's not us.
So okay, so the question was for survivors.
Yeah.
So
That's Survivor to console.
Yeah, for our publishing games in general, we follow the same strategy that Aaron just outlined. For early access, we focus on Steam. And towards the road to 1.0, we then look at what other platforms should we port the game to. So it's something that we are in the process of looking at now that it's in early access, and we're figuring out what platforms we would want to port the game to and when. And that's we haven't made any decisions yet. If we had, we'd be communicating them.
Mototerrestrial says, question, have you guys seen the glitch in the space rig? One of the inflatable palm trees is overlapping the core stone container next to the player quarters, the one next to the union screen and flatbed cart. Huh, well, we'll look at it. But if it's not breaking the game, probably just kind of let that one ride off into the sunset by itself. Which one?
Is it no? Wait.
Course,
Oh,
they
yeah.
container next to the.
Oh yeah, it's like smushed there.
That's totally on purpose.
Yeah, no, that was a design. It's a.
Those
like
wacky artists.
Yeah, man, it's like an artistic statement. There's a lot of symbolism behind it, but honestly, the stream's not long enough to explain all of it, so you're just gonna kind of have to.
You're gonna have to wait on the blog post for that one. Very detailed.
Actually, you know what? We weren't supposed to say it, but this it's actually a super cryptic hint for the Rogue Core release date. So you should definitely spend 8 to 10 hours a day figuring out what this jammed up, glitchy, inflatable palm tree means. And if you get it right,
where is it? Is it that? Is it this one?
No, it's the one over here. It's kind of jammed up in a corner. Over here, Alex, by the miners terminal.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think just looked like the tank is placed on top of it.
Oh yes, we got the fucked up sharks again that make you go insane. God, I love these. These are the best part about the beach event.
This is a new dance move.
Hey Jacob, look at me.
I can't. I'm dizzy.
Freestyler.
When I get off the shark, I'll come look.
When you jump your shark.
Jump the shark. Oh, this is going for quite a while.
Oh, where'd that question go? Hobby over in YouTube asks, Rouge Core will have a darker tone, right? I really liked the more scary atmosphere Project Dwarka seems to have had. Yeah, Rogue Core is definitely going to be darker than Deep ROCK GALACTIC. Not like it's going to be like, a horror game. But it's not going to be as like, tee-hee, dwarves having fun in space as Deep ROCK GALACTIC is. There's definitely going to be some more freaky-deaky style enemies and some kind of more like grim, darker driving sound tracks to it, and yeah, stuff like that.
It's not gonna be Xenomorphs.
Also, John Carpenter is going to be a playable character in game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just cooked up that idea. And
John Carpenter, is that a horror character or is that a director? I forget.
A director.
Okay.
He did like
And
The
composer.
Thing. And
Ooh.
composer.
Composer.
Did the thing? Did you do Escape from New York? Even though that's not a horror movie, did
Yeah,
he?
Escape from New York.
Day of the
Big
Dead.
Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. So he's not only horror, but he does.
Mountain of Madness. Mouth of Madness.
That's what they call me on the stream. That'd actually be a pretty good name for like a broadcaster.
Yeah.
You're listening to 91.4 Hoxis Rock Radio, where the records stay spinning like a shellback. You're rocking with GSG Aaron, the mouth of madness. Hope everyone out there is having a chillax Friday, and let's get down in the mines. Yeah, that totally works.
I feel like the mouth of madness is something that that mission control gets called without him knowing it.
Or it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
The mouth of Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I met a guy at a party that looked exactly like, well, he smiled exactly like the Pot of Greed card from Yu-Gi-Oh, but I couldn't really tell him that because I didn't think he'd get the reference, and I also didn't really think he'd appreciate it even if he did get it. But I had to share it somewhere.
Yeah.
Froggy42 says, question, will we see more creatures in Rogue Core or just the crawlers? Oh, baby, if you thought you were just going to see the crawlers, baby, you got another thing coming. We got all sorts of critters coming in Rogue Core. Some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them are crawling, some of them might be floating. We've got all sorts of little freaks that are coming and try and put your ass to sleep forever. It's going to be sweet. So, wishlist Rogue Core now on Steam. Man, what's the deal with all these bugs, am I right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
There's gonna be a lot of bugs.
Ah, I got a point.
Ow. Ow. Oh! Oh, guys, I fell and I hurt my legs.
Where are we? Oh.
Talk about a hot start, right? Wee. Let's see. Acidic over in Twitch says, question, are you guys aware of the bug on Xbox? It crashes the game when you go into the situation briefing tab. I've had this issue for several seasons. I haven't heard of it before, but if you're finding a bug, the best place to report it is pleasefix.gg/DRG. That's our bug reporting and fixing portal where we can keep track of what's not working with the ROCK GALACTIC, and also sort of like gather evidence and gather community input on how many people are experiencing and stuff like that, so we can get an idea of how widespread an issue is. So, if you're looking to make the game a better place, that's a good place to start to report those bugs. Michael Grzyziak in YouTube says, question, Aaron, why do Americans put ice into everything? I thought it was a myth, but met a few of them recently, and they put ice into a beer. Yuck! I've never heard of the ice in the beer one. That to me is weird. But I think ice in most beverages is, well, I don't know. I feel like, in my experience at least, I would agree that Americans love ice, but I've really only seen it used in like reasonable beverages, like water or soda or sometimes juice, depending on the juice. But I don't know, like I think this would apply for most people. If I like saw somebody putting ice in like beer or milk or something, I would think they were a maniac. So I don't think that's that widespread. I think I think in summary, I would describe Americans' relationship to beverages and ice as enthusiastic, but not insane. I think if you see somebody putting ice in a beer, you're allowed to be like, dude, what are you doing? And then you take a big old sip of it for him. You drink the whole thing and you go, yeah, to show him how gross you think it is.
So in the US, you can get bags of ice from a convenience store, right?
Yeah, and grocery stores and stuff, like a big those big ices that are like the cylinder with the hole punched out of the middle, like the Yeah, you can get that, but also most fridges have an ice maker, like an automatic ice dispenser. I would say most fridges bought after like 2000.
Have you ever
Or-
seen that in Denmark? After you've been there for a while, I've never seen that.
Like the
I
bags
think
of
once-
ice or the ice maker?
Both.
I've
Oh,
seen
ba-
the
Ice,
bags of ice. I've
ice
seen.
makers I've seen. Ice makers I've seen.
I've seen the bags of ice.
Just for sale.
Wait, really?
You've
I
seen
feel
bags
like
of ice?
yeah, like a lot of Nettos have them.
I think it's a fairly recent thing, like within the last decade or something. Or you should be able to get it like for parties. Only you could order it, I think. But
Really?
I think a lot of stores have it
Really?
like in the summer.
Yeah, I mean that's my experience as well. And like I don't know, I feel like I've had times where I'm hosting a party and just like, hey, can someone get a bag of ice in the way? And it seems to be an easy, reasonable thing that nobody,
Yeah.
people don't think twice about.
So when I grew up, we just have these small plastic bags that you.
Yeah,
that
the
you,
trays. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really have trays. We had these plastic bags that you'd have to fill water through one of the small hole, and it kind of somehow the water didn't get out, even though you.
Yeah, it had a
got laid on its
self-close
side.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you hadn't made ice in advance, you just wouldn't have ice for the party.
Yeah, you would like if you made it like the hour before, you just hope it would freeze.
That to me, like I wouldn't describe myself as an insane ice person, but I feel like the only time where it really feels critical to me is like making mixed drinks. Like I don't know if you're like a gin and tonic that doesn't have ice or something is nasty to, or just feels like a you're 19 again and drinking alcohol for like the fifth time.
I remember they at some point added like the ice bags when you like put water in them. They added them so they have like tiny compartments instead, so you kind of had crushed ice.
Huh.
So you just like twist it a few times, and then you would have like finer ice cubes, I guess, for
Plastic
stuff like that.
rubber secured. Keep it up, miners, and we'll soon be swimming in beach floats.
Yay!
Somebody up in Twitch is talking about a lambic summer or lambic fruit beers with ice. I could see that, like a shandy being all right, but that's like half juice, so that to me makes sense.
Give me the mule. There is. Up here.
Speaking of countries and customs, let's do a little country roll call. Let whether you're in YouTube or whether you're in Twitch, pop it in the chat where you're tuning in from. I want to see where we are in the world today. Call them out. Who's out there? What do we got? We got Mars. We got the Philippines. We got United States, Michigan. We got Seattle, Washington. We got Germany. We got Boston. We got Germany. We got USA, baby. We got somebody that claims to be underneath my house. Ha! My house doesn't have a basement. We got India, Indonesia, Massachusetts. We got Malaysia. We got the Netherlands. On the first time chat, we got Poland. We got Brazil. We got more of the people in the Netherlands. We got more people in Malaysia. We got Canada. We got Russia. We got Florida. We got Vietnam. We got France. We got Texas. We got Paris, Texas. We got still Michigan. Nice. We got Kazakhstan. Cool. You don't see that one too often. Ukraine, Hong Kong. Someone says in their house. Wisconsin, U.S. Go Badgers, baby. I went to UW Madison. Sweet. Where in Wisconsin are you? We got USA. We got Czech Republic. We got Australia. We are all around the world, baby. Because there is no border on rocking and stoning. When you are deep rock galacticizing on your computer, you know no nation. You are aboard Space Rig 17 out in space. But it's pretty cool. Everyone's, oh, Estonia too. Can't forget them. It's South Africa. Wait, whoa, this person says, I actually won a copy of DRG in a trivia game by answering, what's the capital of Kazakhstan? That's crazy. Congratulations. I don't even know that. Anyone know the capital of Kazakhstan?
No.
No, actually
Southern
not.
Wisconsin.
Southern Wisconsin.
What is it? What is it then?
What's what?
Did you say it was Wisconsin?
Oh no, I was just reading a different
It's
chat.
definitely not
Okay.
Wisconsin.
No, I was not saying that southern
Oh.
Wisconsin. Yeah, no, I understand those are different geographical entities.
Do
Yeah.
you though?
Hobby says, who do you guys main in TF2? I had a weird TF2. I played a lot of TF2. Wow, a decent bit. I played Spy, but I was also playing on a laptop with a trackpad. So I played Spy with that one watch that made it so you were invisible as long as you stayed still, because that was the one that put the least stress on my wrist, which was an extremely busted gaming setup. So it's pretty fucked up.
You should get a Steam achievement for that. There should have been a Steam achievement for that.
Dude, I got a repetitive stress injury from it, which is kind of like an achievement.
So, yeah.
It's like a real physical clown award.
Yes, sir. Among Us says, question: what do you guys think was the most fun part of making season 5 for Deep Rock Galactic? Me personally, my favorite part was getting to name all the cosmetics and stuff. That was awesome. I just got a big, huge like Trello sheet, like a big whiteboard full of the different pictures of like the cosmetics that were coming, and just got to spend a few days just kind of pulling names out of my ass based on whatever vibes like the individual cosmetic gave me. I thought that was a ton of fun. What about you guys?
What did you think was the most fun part of Deep Rock Galactic?
It sounds a bit weird, but the reveals to me are usually super exciting to see when people actually get to see what we've been working on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
seeing the reactions
making
and
the teasers
excitement.
and like see how they work.
Yeah, making teasers and like watching when we'd premiere stuff on YouTube, like following the live feed and seeing people like, seeing people pog out at like certain reveals and stuff like that. That was pretty sweet.
Come to think of it, I think my favorite thing has been like the Windrose collaboration. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
that tops pretty much all of it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty nutty.
It's pretty rock and stone.
It's pretty rock and stone. Yeah, that was a fun one. Still remember fondly our first Google Meets meeting, talking with the Windrose guys and their manager, Maurizio.
Yeah, that's the most metal Google meeting I've ever had.
Just a metal band and then 3 nerds. Well, actually, I feel like if you're power metal's probably one of the more nerdy genres of metal, so...
That's true. I mean, yeah, they make metal about dwarves, right?
Yep.
Not,
That might categorically be the nerdiest genre of metal. Like, short of being a music nerd, but just in terms of genres of music that appeal to nerds, as far as within metal, I'm gonna go... I could lock in that answer. I hope we get to go to their concert when they come in Denmark.
yeah.
Dude, I really hope they can join us on stream. That'd be super fun.
Have you seen that video they put out where someone takes them to the Olive Garden?
They what?
Someone takes them to Olive Garden in the U.S. because they're Italian.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's just
They
like
have pasta here.
it's pure anger. It's really good.
That's really funny. Wait, actually, speaking of Olive Garden, ooh, I'm curious if anyone's seen this video. My brother was the subject of a somewhat viral video that got made because his friend, he was the target of an exceptionally good prank where one of his friends, my brother had never been to Olive Garden before, and one of his friends had hatched up this scheme to take him for the first time, but also to convince him that the unlimited breadsticks was the thing you needed a license for. So she had printed out, like photoshopped and printed and laminated these really like official looking Olive Garden like breadsticks licenses, and had agreed with the Olive Garden waiter beforehand that like she and her boyfriend would flash these licenses, and then my brother was just fucking confused because he didn't have one, so the waiter was like, and sir, do you have one? And my brother's like, no, what? And so he was like very sternly like, well, it's not going to be any unlimited breadsticks for you today. And so the whole meal, like my brother's friend and her boyfriend would make like a big show of like trying to sneak him breadsticks because it was like something that you really weren't supposed to do. And at a time where like the Olive Garden waiter like caught them and would talk really sternly to him. Anyway, awesome prank. But she made a video of it, and it went semi-viral of just my brother's reaction being fucking confused about not having his breadsticks license.
Did you get your hats, Aaron?
Dude, I got my hats.
Nice.
But if anyone in the chat's seen that video, let me know, because that's my brother.
Yep.
Let me just Google Olive Garden license, see if that...
This looks nice. Yeah. Yoink.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. We haven't actually played like a blood sugar.
Get on board the drop pod, team. Mission is ready.
Look at the mission name, Aaron. Do you have any jokes on that?
Hold on, I'm... What do you have? Crying hand?
I really put you on the spot there.
I'm sick, dude. Sorry, no, I'm super. I got a brain fungus from drinking tainted water, so no, I can't come up with a good joke for that. Sorry, again, because of the brain thing.
Could you please hurry up?
They
We're
have.
leaving.
Hold on.
Get on board. We're about to leave.
Drop sequence initiating.
Bacal!
That feeling when the drop sequence is initiating. Relatable.
Wait a second.
Red Fox GER says, question, is there the possibility of a perk update / rework? Possibility? Yeah. Coming soon? No. If we did it, it would be season 6, and as we were talking about the other day, that is still, you know, we're not even thinking about like what would be cool for that until we get Road Core out in early access. So, you know, it's when that day might come, it'd be pretty sweet. But again, it's a ways away. Wait for me. Wait for me.
Okay, who did show yesterday? I needed that.
All right, I see somebody in YouTube who is baiting me into trying to pronounce a complex Polish last name, and I'll give it a shot. They say Mikhail, or Mikhail says Aaron. There's this famous Pole called Gregor Brzezinskiewicz.
I think that's
Have
more
you
of a
heard of-
Russian twist to it.
Brzezinskiewicz. Something like that. Oh, Alex, yeah, wait, you're half Polish, right? Or quarter
Gesundheit.
Polish?
well, I don't speak the language.
That's no excuse. This is your jurisdiction.
Yeah,
I'm handing this question off.
yeah. No, I haven't heard of him. Yeah. I'll
If this
I'll
if
Google-
this leads
I'll
up to these nuts joke, I'm impressed.
yeah.
Rich these nuts.
Yeah. I actually now do want to ask. No, I haven't heard of him. Who is he? Let's hear the punchline.
I was gonna say first guy in Poland is screwing a light bulb.
Search YouTube. Yeah. Let me just input the into the Google prompt.
My keyboard doesn't have half of those characters.
No.
Man, this is a sticky drop room, man.
Yeah.
Yuck. Acidic says, question, would guys, or have you guys ever considered doing a nautical mining mission where the dwarves were rebreathers and they're underwater for the majority of the mission? No. I mean, what you're describing is basically the low oxygen thing, but then you sort of have like a floaty thing. We get asked about the underwater biome really often, and it's not going to happen. Sorry. Mostly because we don't know how we code water.
I think water combined with destructible terrain is a pretty big programming task.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
There's Disneyland.
Oh, I forget this is blood sugar. I was like, what hurt?
everything apparently. I'm going for the next one, I think.
Not a bot for real says, okay, I gotta ask this and be annoying. Why is the shout framework mod still only verified? The annoying custom shouts and farts or something that seriously annoy me every time I play TRG these days. Oh, yeah, if you're the guy that's DM'd me a bunch of times on Reddit about this, I was on summer vacation, so I didn't answer that. Yeah, I don't know. Jacob, you probably have a closer hand on what the mod status is. What's, do you know what the thing is there?
Don't think anyone has had time to look at it.
Yeah.
So the question was specifically for the shout framework, right?
Yeah.
Is that not, as far as I understood, that's client side, right? So
Yeah, it's. I think it bypasses like the. It lets the people spam the things, spam the voice lines.
Okay.
Fiv says shout framework doesn't work in public, only if the host also has it. Okay, well if that's true, you could just disable it.
I don't think that fits the reports, but I don't know. Maybe it's been changed. I'm not sure.
Salander says, question, why were stalkers so heavily portrayed on Season 5 teasers, but not why were crawlers so heavily portrayed on Season 5 teasers, but not stalkers? I think no creature has been so feared or hated as stalkers since Singtails. Honestly, the practical answer for that one is because it's hard as fuck to record gameplay footage of the stalkers that looks cool, because they're mostly invisible.
Yeah, maybe they were featured, you just didn't see them.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
part of that was
everywhere.
like, ooh, they're invisible, but like we tried it, me and Mark and Jacob spent a lot of time recording footage,
Yeah.
and it is fucking
Like,
hard to get
10
gameplay footage of
10
stalkers.
minutes just running around in circles just to get like a proper, some proper shots of it, for the things we did.
I think I'm gonna die, guys.
That's not good.
Yeah.
There's
That's
not a lot of enemies
really-
here. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, this is blood sugar's pretty hard. Oh, fucking of course. Then a bunch of guys spawn right on me. Blood sugar's pretty hard on these missions because it's fairly sparse.
Hold on.
Should I can Iron Will.
I already have. Hey, no.
Jacob, if you can get up to me, there's a bunch on me.
Oh, Christ! I stepped in a puddle
Oh no!
with my
no.
last with my last HP.
For crap's sake. Lots of them heading your way.
Brent, slots of them. Perfect. Let's get some health up in here.
Or like red sugar, lots of it.
Please. Molly, get out of my way.
And there they are. Swarm. Killing team.
Oops.
Oh shit!
The sugar hunger drains me. Sweet.
Oh, nice. Ton of health up here.
I stepped in a puddle again.
Don't step in puddles. There's a lot of red sugar here, I think.
You're not my dad.
I'll take it then.
Do you have? Do your kids love jumping in puddles as well when it's been raining?
Oh yeah. Also, it's like sitting in them.
Oh yeah.
It's joys of parenthood. Always having like a spare set of those on you.
Can someone come and hey, Fiv, get over here and help me find this crystal. Oh, never mind, I got it. I'm a genius.
I need shit.
Scanner showed the way he was spinning out. Take out the rest of them stat.
It's kind of going down up there, guys.
That's fine.
We've jumped in a puddle.
Nap time.
Yeah.
Oh, Bend Over points out you can use Brood Nexus as an infinite red sugar generator. That's pretty smart.
Ooh.
Connection established.
And that's it. All scanners are active. Drill elevator coming in hot. Time to head downwards, miners. All the resonance scans are complete.
All right, it's coming into the northeast. There's a ton of red sugar right down where I'm at.
It's gonna be a fun ride down the drill elevator, I think.
Kremlin, yeah, it's gonna be raining. Kremlin Crusader says, question, did you guys change the size of the Haunted Cave Abomination? I swear I remember it being the same size as a regular book, but I did a Haunted Cave mission recently, and the Unknown Horror seemed closer to the size of an oppressor. Maybe it was because you were closer up to it. If you're interested in adjusting the size, you can move away from it, and then it'll seem smaller to you. Hope this helps. Alright, how do we get up? Shit, this is a nut.
Terrain scanner just got updated.
Oh yeah, we should go back.
With what?
Oh, there we go.
How the fuck did you guys get
So
up there?
up here.
Let's see.
Alex, can you just drill up there, dude?
Yeah, I thought so, but look at the map. Oh, there's a pool float. Pool float,
Yeah,
Where
get
is
it, get it, get it.
Oh, I just saw it. Wait a minute. Go back down.
Alex, drill forward through this cave wall.
But
Oh,
pool float.
Here.
Born ready.
I don't see the pool float on the map.
I saw it for just. Oh! It drilled right into goo. 1 second.
Lighting.
Somebody asked, do we partner with streamers for DRG? We
Not
I think
really.
do have
I mean,
technically
partner in terms of we don't sponsor. We do
yeah, I
stream
mean,
with other people that stream deeper, but whoa.
yeah, we don't have really a good content creator program up and running. I did some research on it a while ago. We haven't really had the. I've just always been pulled away with other projects. Alex, drill up in like this direction. Yeah, we don't.
Sure.
We don't have like a really good one going.
We do have like a DLC as an incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you mean by we don't have a good content creator program. There, we support a lot of people that create content for Deep Rock. In terms of like help them and if they need assets or if they need different
I could
permissions and
use
stuff like
that.
that,
I'm just gonna
we help them. But and yeah, we have that DLC as well.
Stream suit.
Yeah, the stream suit. I think a lot of content creators also use a bunch of the different mods available for Deep Rock. That where they can
Maybe
change
wait with the
spawn enemies and stuff like that.
maybe.
Oh,
Getting more ammo.
All right, next stop, going down, baby.
oh.
Let there be more.
Carrot the Dwarf says, question, can Ghost Ship Games make a bar IRL selling the same beers from DRG? Well, the place that they're moving to, our neighbors are a brewery. So one of my to-do items is to talk to them about making a Deep Rock beer. Would be pretty sweet.
I think
So-
one of your other to-do items is to get us unlimited access to the mini golf course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We've got to have some sort of maybe if we bribe them with a bunch of Deep Rock Galactic keys, we can get unlimited mini golf.
To be fair, our current neighbor is also a bar.
Yeah, but they don't brew their own stuff.
No.
And no mini golf.
Ah, true. No mini golf. They have a pool table though.
They do have a pool table.
Yeah.
Also, to clarify, if they did do this beer, there is no guarantee that it would be like available internationally. It might just be like a Copenhagen thing, which would mean you would have to come to Denmark to try the Ghost Ship beer. And if you do so, enter code GHOSTSHIP20 at the checkout for your airline ticket, so that we can call the.
Is all
Danish-
the red sugar flying for you too?
No, it's
But
it's
a lot of
floating.
it is stuck. Some
Oh,
of
no,
it is
for me
floating,
it's-
some of it's falling.
It's a mix for me.
Yeah.
They all float down here.
Mine's okay.
Beep beep,
Sage on
Aaron.
YouTube says, "Hello guys, Rock and Stone." What's up, Sage? Rock and Stone, right back at you. I Love Pizza says, "Do the bugs think the pool float is one of them?" No, I think that the dwarves have demonstrated an ability to discern between dwarves and non-dwarves, mainly by whether it has a beard and 2 legs. So no, I think they understand that they're not. Oh, Alex, Acidic in Twitch has a question. They say, what types of assets do you guys help streamers with? Is it like overlays for streams, or what?
Well, if so, we don't make assets for you. We can provide, key arts, cutouts, different artworks that we usually have in our So we have a press kit where there's a lot of stuff, and you can find that on deeprockgalactic.com. We're not. I don't think we have a stream overlay per se.
don't know.
But there's enough artwork there if you want to make your own, I think.
Wet
Did it
Sweaty
all
Legs
just
on
fall
YouTube
down?
says,
Oh.
nice, it comes with us. Wet Sweaty Legs says, "What's going on at the Red Sugar?" This is the blood sugar modifier, where you've got your health constantly drains, but enemies drop red sugar. So that's why there's a shit ton of it all around.
A to D, B and C.
Get down here, Molly.
Next round is on me. Kill the bugs for red sugar. Yeah, give me some sugar.
This is nice.
You're listening to 91.4 Hox's Rock Radio, where all the music is underground. Who has? I have 3. No, I have 4.
I have one on me. And there's
Alright,
one
I
in
have
the
3.
ceiling too.
If you
so.
deposit the last one, it should be good. Question: Rock and Stone. Have you guys considered selling the beer mugs that used to drink real drinks out of them? I love the Black Reach Blonde mug. I want one in real life too. Yeah, I mean, we probably, like, we don't sell them personally, but I think there's probably people that do like custom ones out there. I know that. Oh shoot. Why am I blanking on it?
Scorched steel.
Scorch. Yes, Scorched Steel. Wait. We're also real quick. Where's this last seed? Do you have it in your pocket?
Yeah. I just
Deposit
gotta
it, you
find
ding
that.
dong.
No. You're stuck down here with
but-
me forever.
Yeah, right now you can check on Etsy, or like Scorched Steel Studios are great for getting like deep rock like commissions and stuff like that. Otherwise, you can. Yeah, I mean, we'll hopefully have more on that in the time to come. We do need to up our merch game.
Flares up. These fancy
I don't want to
boys
leave all this red
get out
sugar.
here.
Hooray Banana says, question: I'm working on a crochet recipe for a loot bug plushie. If I succeed, would you like one for the office? Yes, absolutely. Please.
At least one.
They're overheating.
At least one. I would probably personally buy another one from you. Wait, Alex, can you just drill a?
I think Alex
down
is
here.
stuck at the bottom.
Alex,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
stuck?
Sorry, I was hanging out here. Sorry about that.
Alex, at the altitude of the drop pod, just float
Yeah.
and drill a hole through the wall.
Alright.
Come up here,
Yeah.
Got it.
and then right here on my ping. Drill.
Oh, 1 second.
On my ping, Alex. Alex.
I'm stuck in the wall. I'm stuck in the wall.
Red sugar, baby.
Right here. On my ping, Alex. Drill.
Jet boots activated. Feeling much better now. Lock and load it. Getting more ammo.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Never felt better. Boom, baby. Mommy. Gotta go fast.
So Seedless on YouTube says, do you have plans about translate game to more languages? I'm from Norway and I'm learning Norwegian since I moved here, and it could be cool practice. So the thing is, all the translations are actually done by members of the community, and depending on how much of the game is translated, it's you can either choose it as a sort of a work in progress translation in the game, or it'll be included in the game fully. I think Norwegian is still at, I don't remember how much, like 50-60% I think, and I'm not sure there are any people actively translating the game, but you can always reach out to the translator community on our Discord server, who can also help you if you want to contribute, if you want to be part of translating the game to Norwegian.
What? Screw this! I'm going home on my own. Oh shit, it's over now. Aw.
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Ooh, missing.
Me. I
Oh.
took my boots.
Oh.
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
GG's, guys. One-Eyed says, question. After the Rogue Core release, will the main focus on the new game will the main focus be on the new game? Will DRG might suffer from less attention? Or will you guys try to give both games the same amount of updates or attention? Yeah, good question. I mean, I think like a lot of stuff that's a long way away, it's too soon to say. Like, you know, there are a lot of moving parts to that make it really hard to say with any sort of certainty right now. You know, for example, maybe we release Rogue Core and people aren't really jamming with it, and it's just like, you know, compared to Deep Rock, not like, you know, maybe it's not a hit in the way that we hope, in which case then we'd have to say, okay, does it make sense to give this that much attention? So, or maybe Deep Rock go for some reason has a huge spike in popularity, and then we think, well, but it doesn't make sense to do Rogue Core. Or maybe Rogue Core is a huge hit, and then we think, well, we only have so many hours in the day. Anyway, it's there is no way of knowing how those things are going to pan out before we do them, so it's not really worth like speculating on it, to be honest. Does anyone want to switch classes? Or what if we do for this? What if? All right. You know what? Hey, chat. Chat. How about you guys pick? We'll all be the same class for this last mission.
I did not agree to that.
Jacob does. Jacob is nodding his head really enthusiastically.
You just stay scout then, and we're all scouts.
Gotta be fast! Gotta be fast! Got 13 seconds.
All right. I'm gonna be scout.
Yeah.
It's scout time, baby. This cave's about to be so lit up.
I'm gonna switch to drag then. No wait, I'm gonna go. I got marked for death. I'm good.
Nice. I've got the super busted
Let's
one.
do the thing we talked about.
Allegedly super busted.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Rock and stone! Rock and stone! Yeah! Rock and stone! We're the best!
Cave's about to look like a gamer computer with all these flares, dude. James Money says, question, why did Thorns get nerfed? I don't know, it's probably too powerful.
It actually didn't get nerfed. I think. What was they said? I think it's because. So normally thorns activate on melee damage, and the the floaty things that usually got killed by Thorn, they don't do melee damage. So that's basically why I think it got fixed that like the damage type got changed. So that's basically why they don't do the damage that's required to activate Thorns anymore. So no one touched Thorns, but someone else was touched and fixed, and that's basically what did the thing. And I don't think Mike has any intentions of undoing that change.
Mark S for death. Mark the oppressor for death, Jacob.
Yep, that's marked.
Yep, okay, that's really strong.
Got a pool float. Out there. Go away.
Red Fox Germany says, question, does Marked for Death count as a debuff for Bullets of Mercy? Ooh, that's a good question.
I think it is a status effect, so I would think so.
Yeah, I haven't tested it personally, and I don't know off top, but just logically, I would expect so. I would think that would be sort of wonky to me if it weren't. I also like how the thermal one, or the whatever this new scout overclock one, I like how it makes it sort of like you can sort of
Too many
like,
scouts
really
in this
easily,
tunnel.
you can really effectively tag enemies with it. Just makes them so like visible, easy to shoot. Sir Pounce the French, following up on the question of whether Marked for Death counts as or has synergy with Bullets of Mercy. Yeah, they believe so. So that's two people.
And
that
Pounce
believe
is
in
one of our
the team.
testers.
Pounce is one of our testers. Shout
I
out
think,
Pounce.
I think it's a translator as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a long list of honorifics. If we have to go down that road. Also moderator on Discord,
Also moderator.
Reddit, and wiki contributor, maybe.
Holy cow.
Discord
Okay.
regular.
Thanks for your service.
Discord regular. Nobody's
Pounce.
on Discord is regular.
Sir
Oh.
Pounce.
Thank you for your service, braver than the Marines. First time chat, Sniper 200 Hero says hi. What's up, Sniper Hero? Okay, I'll say this scout build is really good for taking out big guys, but it's not that great for doing a lot of other stuff. Oh yeah, no.
No, fall damage.
Oh shit, that's a lot of swarms.
Let's hear it. Vinny says, question, have you guys ever thought about dubbing the game? No, that would be an insane amount of work, man.
Dubbing the game?
Like,
Yeah,
Like
the
with different
voice-
languages?
Yeah.
There are some bots that try to do that.
yeah, there's like individuals and fans that have done it, but as an official thing, no, that won't work.
Yeah, I think our update frequency has been like too big for it to. And the same thing with the translations, I guess.
Yeah.
The reason we don't have like a bureau translated is because we've done so many like frequent updates and things that it just be like crazy amount of languages we have to update.
We can, and one of the things is that the fans, the community translators, they know the game so well.
Yeah.
And it's not just the translations; it's also a lot of the terminology has been translated in the glossaries in different languages. And I also remember it might be it might have been Sir Pounce or somebody else who worked on some when we did the Oktoberfest beer, the best worst beer. All the they also worked on like what would be fun puns in the different languages. I think he came up with a fun one. I think he or some of the other translators came up with a lot of fun ones.
I
for, like,
remember
French,
like every
German,
every time we do like jokes that is very like
Yeah.
specific in English, they just like shake their heads.
Yeah. I think I heard a good one for French where I think they at some point try and translate it to Saul Cis or something like that, which is like a mix between I think to get drunk and sausage.
Ah, that's clever.
Yeah, those are very
Let's see here. There we go. Salander says, question, are there any references, nods to Danish stuff in the game? I'd say I haven't realized anything, but I may have missed it. I don't know. all the drinking?
Morkite, I guess. Morkite is.
Morkite?
Yeah, because it's America.
No.
Oh,
Oh. I didn't-
that did not register.
Yeah, no, I
Which,
didn't-
which
I
is
didn't-
darkness.
It's been
That's
years.
the word for darkness in Danish. I think that's one. I mean, that's actually. I think that's actually true.
Yeah, no, I see it now, but
But you have to know, right? It's not.
yeah, it's not completely obvious.
Got chased by a swarmer.
I almost died there. Yeah, the rocking. What we said, the rocking is more legal than stoning line was a nightmare for translators.
That's pretty funny. I wonder. I'd be curious to know some how that one was translated so that the joke came across.
Better.
Ooh.
Oh.
I wonder if they in countries where weed is legal. I wonder if they even bothered how you translate that, because then the joke doesn't apply.
But we're in space, so it doesn't matter, right?
We are in
Not in the
space.
country.
In space, no one can hear you smoke weed.
Finally gotta move on. I got management breathing down my neck here.
We have enough nitro. I don't want to get that.
Oh, we do have a lot of nitro. Should I call in the Mule?
Yeah, call in the mullet. Let's ping the gold one, right?
Mules are heading back. Follow them.
Yeah, Swedish and Norwegian and Danish are fairly close.
On the side of the drop pod.
So there are a lot of words, at least in Swedish. I speak both Swedish and Danish, and there are a bunch of words you think mean one thing, but mean something completely different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All mules are secured. Now to get the
So I had this issue. Do you know,
proper connection between the
Jacob? Do you know this what bajse is in Danish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's this tar-like thing that you can coat wood.
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
So that apparently means shit in Swedish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bice
And I was
is
the-
shit and bice
yeah,
is pooping.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
I didn't know
explaining to some of my Swedish friends like why a lot of the summer houses had this like brown tint to them. It's because we coat them in bajse.
Yeah, we smear them in poop. I mean, it's the worst one. It actually kind of makes sense, but it's still like too
Yeah.
weird. Right? Because that would make them darker.
That's
Yeah.
true. The Living Dead Moose over on YouTube says, "Hello, fun game. Just started playing this week. Aw, hell yeah! Welcome to Deep Rock Galactic, you glorious greenbeard. Hope you're having fun so far, and thanks for tuning into the stream. Rock and stone to you, pal. Hope you enjoy it for many hours to come. Also, remember to buy the DLC.
uplink ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone or we will lose the connection. We only got one shot at this. Triangulation at 50%.
And what are you doing down there?
Getting some supplies.
We have supplies up here too.
We just play this at home. Oh, nice. Look at it.
75%, almost there.
Oh, the Living Dead Moose says bought all the DLC when they went on sale. Hell yeah!
Wow.
What a great dwarf. Folks, more people should be like Living Dead Moose.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Oh well. Actually, going back to when we talked about what really what's our favorite moments of season 5, and the reactions to the season 5 DLC were really awesome.
Yeah, that's true. People were psyched about that one.
Yeah. And I think it was really cool for everybody on the team and the artist who worked on it as well to see how excited people were.
Yeah. Yeah, that rocked.
Fuel cells arrived. Connect them to the drop pod by dragging out the charge.
So I take a right. Question from Vinny 500-300 over in Twitch. They say, how many hours do you guys have on DRG? I see some of your legendary promotion. I think, let's see, I have between my personal account. I'm check. Between my personal account and my Ghost Ship account, I think probably have around like 700 hours or something like that. Some of that is also like recording hours, where we're just in like the dev build. So it's still in Deep Rock, but it's not playing the game in the conventional sense. You don't like earn experience that way. But somewhere between 700 and 800, I think.
I'm on 2282.
I'm only on 100 hours, but that's mainly on my personal account.
Green beard.
Yeah. This is my work account. It has
Oh,
it,
I
it
think I just
definitely
shot you. I'm sorry.
That's all fine. Yeah.
What
no, that's all
wasn't
fine.
due to your hours in Deep Rock?
I've been busy working these past couple of years,
What?
Aaron.
That's a sucker's choice, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm mostly playing during stream, so technically it's work.
One of the hard. I'm laughing about the idea of a Micro's Dirty Jobs episode where he comes here and we all just pretend like this is the hardest job ever. Yeah, and then we only get dessert on Thursdays, and we have to play Deep Rock.
No sodas.
The boss said we can only have sodas on Thursdays and Fridays, and Mike Rose like horrified. Oh my god.
Poor thing.
Vinny says, yeah, I'm at almost at 700 hours, and I started playing in 2020. Yeah, that's about where I'm at as well. Oh, fuck. I started playing in 2020 as well, and I would say the first 500 hours were just as a fan.
Oh, Scout is down.
Scout's down.
Oh no, Scout's down.
Yeah, it was I think the first 500 hours I was just playing as a Deep Rock fan, and then started working here. And wouldn't you know it, my hours playing Deep Rock Galactic went up.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out. Pod reactor spooling up.
It would be strange if your hours went down, Aaron. Tom says on YouTube. Yeah.
Actually, I wonder if I play. I wonder if I play it as much. I guess. I mean, I was gonna say I maybe put it more before I started working here, but that was also the middle of the pandemic where there was fucking dick else to do. So
Maybe you'd apply to like get paid for it retroactively. I mean, it's relevant work experience, right?
Genuinely, yeah. I mean,
You don't log your work hours, you log your DRG hours.
Aaron is now playing Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, time clock is ticking. You
yeah,
clocked
no,
in.
I do feel lucky that I found the one job in the world where all of my deep rock hours were actually relevant work experience.
Maybe it should be like a requirement to do like one elite deep dive every week if you work here.
That'd be pretty funny. I mean, wasn't that kind of why the stream started?
Yeah, they started with the dives, yeah.
Where's the gold?
It's in the... slowly tumbling. Perfect.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
GG's, guys.
JJ's.
JJ's. Schnitzel says, how do I get paid to play Deep Rock Galactic? Yeah, either you stream it or you work here. Or you work a remote job that doesn't monitor you very closely, and then you just play Deep Rock Galactic on the job there.
Maybe if you have like a Steam Deck and work like security, you probably have some downtime to...
Yeah, that's true. Like, you know, where your job is literally, or like you're a parking attendant person and you just operate the gate there. Like, there's actually probably a lot of, or like a night watchman.
Yeah, one of my friends actually, he worked at the I think it was a Danish company that did like render farms for animations. So like it's rendered frames, and his only job was just to sit there and make sure that the machines kept running, and to restart them if they didn't. That's pretty cozy.
Yeah. Yes, there's probably jobs like that where they just need like a guy to be there, type of job.
Do you need any other career advice?
Yeah, actually, in the closing minutes of this stream, if anyone else needs career advice, we're here to offer it. Because who better to offer career advice than a couple of guys that figured out how to get paid for playing computer games?
I got one, Aaron. If like I want to be like a professional twerker like the Dwarves on the dance floor, like what do I have to do to get like a dump truck like that?
Well, I mean, you should know, Jake. If you're the one that did the mocap for the twerking.
Yeah, but like seen from the outside, Aaron, what do you think I did to?
I think it would probably be your protein-rich diet. The fact that you can squat 500 kilograms with no belt or straps.
That's just my own body weight, though.
I mean the endurance that you could keep going.
Yeah, I would say it's.
I mean,
it's all about stamina.
I would say
that's a lot of stamina.
It's a ton of stamina. It's your previous career as an exotic dancer. It's your charm and charisma.
I'm getting sore thighs just looking at it.
I'm getting someone else. Sorry.
Do you need to go? Do you need to end the stream?
Okay, guys.
Are you gonna go do a mic?
Can someone ask me a math problem? Well, Jacob, maybe it's that time of day where we find someone to raid on Twitch.
Just gotta throw down first.
We got all these dwarves boogieing on the dance floor here, which tells you that it's about time for us to wrap up this stream today. But before we do so, just want to thank you for tuning in, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Been a pleasure to have you. Thank you for your questions, your banters, for your goofs and giggles, your big old smiles, for your first-time comments, your lovely presence all around. If you are tuning in on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're about to hit a raid on another Deep Rock Galactic streamer. Let's see here. What news and announcements? Oh, yeah, baby. It is day 2 of the Space Beach Party 2024. You can get in there, do some assignments, collect pool floaties. You can earn all sorts of inflatable hats. You can have fun in the sun with sand between your beautiful, perfectly shapen dwarven toes. So get in there, play some of the Space Beach Party content. I believe also Deep Rock Galactic on sale now, is it not?
It is.
It is on sale.
And almost all the DLCs as well.
Yeah, so if you are looking to pick up DLC, now's the time. Or if you're looking to gift a copy of Deep Rock Galactic to your friend, now is the perfect time to do it, just in time for the sweet, sweet weekend. If it's your first time watching the stream, just let you know that we stream every single week, Thursdays and Fridays, starting at 1 p.m. CEST. So we would love to have you here again. Hit the notification or follow or whatever the fucking, the button, the button thing. And with that said, folks, it's been a beautiful stream with all of you. Wherever you are in the world, hope you have a lovely weekend with big smiles, with dwarven action, and maybe a squid hat or an octopus hat, pardon me, in your future. And Jacob, are we ready to raid?
We are.
Oh, baby. Well, it's raid time. That'll do it for the stream today. Thanks for rocking with Ghost Ship Games in the dev stream. Rock and Stone, you beautiful dwarves all around the world.
Rocket Stone.
Rock and Stone.
Stone.